What's up, fight fam? What's going on out there, man? It is the homie, Mainman Mademan in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Going down, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the fam, man. Salute to everybody that catches this live. Salute to everybody that catches this on the playback. Real quick, fam. Just want to jump in real quick and talk about my main man, Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? Just caught a workout video. I think it was Alex Setback or one of them that had posted it. And I wanted to talk about that, because I haven't talked about Andy Ruiz in a minute. Seeing that little workout video made me say, you know what? I want to stop in and check in on Andy Ruiz. Let's see how the destroyer doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the man did make history. It ain't like the man ain't make history, right? People tend to try to sweep that up under the rug. I'm seeing folks out here talking about Andy got to go do this. Andy got to go do that. Oh, I don't know if he deserves the Joshua fight. Look here, man. Say what you want about the rematch. Say what you want about the performance. But at the end of the day, fight fam, at the end of the day, he still has a victory over Anthony Joshua. And he still technically is a split. It's the war is technically ain't over. And we're going to get to that point of view. But before we do all that, man, let's just stop for a second and check in, if we can, on Andy Ruiz, man. Give me a second to do the screen share. You know what I mean? Salute to all the fam that catches this, man. You know what I mean? We got to check up on old Andy. Let's see what's up with old Andy. Now, let's go ahead and check on his Instagram real quick. We could see some of the workouts now. Y'all see, man, look at Andy, man, with the GQ pics out here. You know what I'm saying? Andy out here losing that weight. He burning it off. He says melting off. Andy looked like he been putting that work in. For those who do not know, Andy Ruiz, who was on the hunt for a new trainer, decided to settle with Canelo Alvarez's trainer, Eddie Reynoso Jr. So he said that he's going to go out there and link up with Eddie Reynoso Jr. sometime soon once he says whoever going to be his next fight, once he finished negotiating his next fight. But look at Andy, champ. He got the little sweatsuits on, looking thin, man. Look at Andy, man. Let me get a close-up of this, man. Andy putting that work in. Look at Andy. Yeah. Okay. All right, that black can be deceiving, though. No. I see you, Andy. I see you. Look like he lost some weight, but he might just be fooling us like last time, says this dude. I know that's right, man. I know a lot of people may out there still be a little bit worried of Andy, man, but to see that Slim putting his work in, and I call him Slim, you know what I'm saying? To see that Slim then put this work in, man, I'm happy to see that. And to see that he ain't sitting around. Hopefully he takes his next handful of opportunities very, very serious, man, because Andy Ruiz is now going to have to go back through the gauntlet. And that's just the way it's all forming. And I think this is just the way that PBC wants it. And we're going to get to that. But he is definitely going back through the gauntlet. Let me look at some more videos of Andy, man, so make sure I ain't tripping, man. You know, I don't want to just give Andy props and he ain't really putting – he putting work in. Look at that. He's swimming. Okay. Man, Andy putting work in, fam. Andy putting work in. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing from Andy, fam. I like what I'm seeing. Let me see. I like what I'm seeing. Look at the movement. Look at the bounce. The hand speed. That's what he known for. I like what I'm seeing, fam. I like what I see from Andy. Let me see that hand speed again. Pop. Oh, yeah. It's dead, fam. It's dead. Come on. Let me see, man. Let me just make sure I ain't tripping. Andy out here putting that work in, fam. Andy is putting that work in. Oh, what happened? I must have clicked somebody else's joint. Hold on. Go back. I'm trying on, man. I want to see my main man, Andy, man. Come on. Let's see. Oh, he right here with Jorge Capetillo. Got to be with Tyson Fury. He rock with Top Rank. Working out all around. That's what's up. Getting that work in, getting that weight off. I like what I'm seeing. That's what's up, man. Andy Ruiz is now putting that work in. All right. Let's end this here real quick. Solid. Go ahead, Andy. So, Andy is putting the work in. I don't think there's no doubt about it. The weight is falling off. You know what I mean? Nobody can call him the fat man no more. All that shit that Dillian White be out here talking was goody. Andy coming back and looking ready, Slim. Looking ready. You know what? Before I do this, hold on. He looking ready, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing, Joe. Andy getting me a little hype, man. He getting me hype. I want to go back to this real quick because there's one picture I forgot to show y'all that he had on here. There you go, bro. Look at young Andy Ruiz, Slim. Hey, look at him standing next to Manny Pacquiao as a youngster. Big Andy looked like one of them kids that if you walked around the neighborhood and he kicked it with you, ain't nobody messing with you, champ. You could do whatever you want on that block. You know what I'm saying? Because Andy's standing right there. You got a cat standing behind you like that. It's all good. Looking like he ready to knock your ass all the way out. Salute to Andy Ruiz, man. Salute to Andy Ruiz, though. All right, let's go back to regular, man. Like I was saying, though, man, I like what I'm seeing with Andy Ruiz, man. I like that he's the weight is coming off. So the question is going to be now, competition-wise, back in the ring, what's going to happen with Andy? You know what I'm saying? Word of the day in the building. Texas boy in the building. What's up, family? Salute, salute, salute. Hey, word of the day. Salute to you, family. Texas boy say, man, Ruiz is going to rematch Parker. I don't know. That'll be a good one. I think he got robbed in that fight, Texas boy. Got straight up robbed. You say you want to see a third AJ fight? All day. We're going to definitely get to that. Silver Salamo, Mainman, what's popping? Salute, Ruiz is overrated. You feel like that, Silver Salamo? Yeah, okay. You think he just got lucky that night, huh? That's how you feel it. All right, we'll see. He got very fast hands, though. Yeah, man, and that's all I'm saying, man. We got to get Andy a fair shake here, Joe. And the thing is, I'm wondering, is exactly where Andy going to go from here. Like, we all know, like I just said at the top of this, I believe that he's entitled to that third fight. I don't care what nobody say. He made history. Yeah, he lost the second fight. Yeah, he came back looking like a damn blimp. Yeah, he didn't take the situation serious. Yeah, he let an opportunity fly away. Got you. But we cannot erase the number. The fact that it is 1-1, and you don't leave 1-1s. You don't. Boxing don't do 1-1s. We don't 1-1. Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti wasn't 1-1. It don't care who you win, lose, or draw. You don't 1-1. So regardless of how you feel about Andy, the fact is he got his one. And if he comes back, already showing us in his training regimen and in his workout videos that he's taking his chance serious, if he come back and he gets us some W's over some names, I don't want to hear nobody talking about 3-4 fights down the line that Andy Ruiz can get back in there and get a title shot. Oh, fuck no. Let's look at the WBA rankings, shall we? And we're going to break this down. Now, this is the deal here. There's a lot of talk out there on what Andy Ruiz is going to do next. And word on the curb is that it's going to be Chris Arreola, right? So let's look at this right here. Now, this is the deal. This is the situation. Now, there's a lot of situations that can play out with Andy Ruiz, so don't get me twisted. But at the end of the day, I think this is the situation we need to be paying attention to. And that is the situation involving Robert Helinius, who just beat Adam Kownacki right here, and he became the WBA gold champion. Now, Robert Helinius is telling everybody that he's been promised by PBC and everybody else, given that he got that big win, and he's sitting back waiting, that his next fight is going to be for a WBA final eliminator match, which gives him a shot at the actual WBA world champion, which is Mahmoud Shah, not the WBA super champion, which is the other guy. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he'll get a shot at the WBA world champion. Now, this would be a good route to bring Andy Ruiz back if they were going to do this. Now, Andy Ruiz is said to be possibly facing a Chris Arreola right down here at 7th, right? Andy Ruiz is up here at 4th. Now, Oleksandr Usyk, he's pursuing the WBO route. Trevor Bryant, he's the interim champ, but I haven't heard anything about nothing involving him. Plus, he's on the other side of the tracks. So we'll look right here. Now, the word is Andy Ruiz goes up against Chris Arreola. Now, the winner of this supposedly somehow supposed to involve Luis Ortiz. Now, of course, Andy Ruiz is not going to come straight back to a Luis Ortiz fight. At least I don't believe so. At least that wouldn't be smart. But word on the curb is Chris Arreola. So if he comes back in a big Mexican standoff with Chris Arreola, gets that W, and we maybe can get, I don't know, Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin. I like that. What you say, fight fan? I like that. Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin all day. Hey, PBC can make this happen. They can double head this joint on the same card. Shut it down. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Luis Ortiz, Charles Martin, Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz, winner of all of that, mix it up. mix it up together. And once you get a final winner, some type of way, get him in there with Robert Helinius if he's still champion. I think that makes sense. But either way you slice it or dice it, Andy Ruiz is going to go through some sort of gauntlet. He's got all of these names right here. And this is just the WBO, the BA sanctioning body alone. But he got all of these names right here, and these are PBC heavyweights. It ain't like this is a other side of the street type thing. These are PBC heavyweights. So he's going to take on minimum, I think, at least 2 of these dudes. At least 2. Now, I don't think that PBC would definitely immediately send Andy Ruiz, say, into any other kind of fight with any other network anyway, because truth be told, I think PBC wants to keep the last prestige of Andy Ruiz to themselves, meaning that instead of sending Andy Ruiz out there to face a Dillian White and if Dillian White would have beat him at that time, then Andy Ruiz was pretty much on the top floor, pretty much done. They decided to keep that for themselves. They kicked Andy Ruiz's train up out of there, brought the trainer, they put Andy Ruiz next to the right people and told Andy Ruiz, no, we keeping you on this side for right now. So for them to do all of that movement, I think this is the route that they're going to go, in my opinion. It just makes sense. Adam Kownacki still in the mix. Charles Martin in the mix. Chris Arreola in the mix. Andy Ruiz in the mix. Luis Ortiz in the mix. Yo, this is a damn good showdown right here. I don't even know what's going to happen with Michael Hunter, but he ain't affiliated with nobody right now. Hey, Michael Hunter, if you smart, bro, you better run over there to PBC. Michael Hunter been kicking it out there with the Europeans a little too long. Michael Hunter, you better come on over to PBC, bro. You see the smoke right there. There's a lot of smoke. But either way, Andy Ruiz is going to have to deal with that. And how do we think he's going to deal with that? That's the question. Now, another question that emerges from this for me is it fair for Andy Ruiz to have to go through all of that to get back to that championship fight? Let's say Andy Ruiz listens to the PBC advisors or whoever, whoever name you want to drop, listens to the PBC and say, yo, I'm going to go through this gauntlet. And he takes that loss. Well, he could forever forget at that point about anything involving a title shot, at least with Anthony Joshua. Let's just say, you know what, at this point, I don't know if we can stop saying title shot or just squarely put it at Anthony Joshua. Because I keep saying title shot. At this point, it's trilogy we talking. It just squarely involves Anthony Joshua. So my thing is, why does he have to wait to go through this gauntlet if the man is 1-1? 1-1. Should he have to get one good fight and then maybe to get back in there with AJ? I mean, look, man, look to AJ Nation. Let me tell y'all something straight like this. Y'all got this thing y'all do where y'all be trying to forget about this fight. Y'all got this thing that y'all do where y'all act like this fight don't exist. Y'all got this thing y'all do where y'all think y'all so high. AJ is so high and above Andy Ruiz when technically he ain't, because he lost. Not even 2 fights ago to him. That was a battle AJ won. AJ ain't won the war, and that's facts. We can't now have 1-1s and say, oh, well, he beat him. So I don't like that type talk. When a guy's 1-1, they got to break that tie, fam. That's boxing. Ain't no, oh, he beat him so well and he beat him by such a wide margin that they don't consider running it back. Bullshit. Styles make fights. Styles make fights. And that's what I'm saying. So my thing is Andy Ruiz smart to let the PBC suits guide him through that gauntlet before making it back to that big show? Or should he demand the big show a lot more earlier because he earned it? Riddle me that. Oh, Mainman Mademan, nah. You know, we want to let them do what they got to do. We want to get the undisputed. Even if you want to say if Andy Ruiz gets the win of all of that mess, whatever comes from out of it between AJ, Fury, Bomb Squad, which I think Bomb Squad comes out on top. That's a different video. But between all of them, he's got to wait for all of that to clear up. Andy looked like he's ready to go. I'm just saying. Chopstick, what's up, fam? What's good, man? He says, yo, man, Ruiz is my guy. One of my favorite heavyweights all day. Salute to Andy Ruiz. Ruiz is a better version of Arreola, and that's a tune-up. That's a good tune-up for him, too. I think that's a real good tune-up for him. It's going to be a good Mexican standoff, fast hands, you know what I'm saying? Just just to see if he still got that thing that he want, that magic he once had, that hand speed. You know, I mean, to see if the punch resistance is there, to see if the heart is still there. These things got to be tested. Andy became lazy. And now Andy not only got to build himself up from the ground floor, he now got to build himself up from the basement. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. And so this very first fight going to be telling, man. It's going to be super telling. And I'm dying to see it. Chris Arreola is being the rumor. But I'm going to tell you straight like this. If Andy get in there with Luis Ortiz, if they put Andy in there with King Kong, Andy might got a problem. I'm telling y'all, hey, Andy Nation, he might got a problem. He might got a problem with King Kong. And this is what I'm saying. He loses the King Kong champ. And if you don't think King Kong want to get a shot at that WBA title, whatever you want to call it, the WBA trinket trophy, it ain't is it the real belt? It ain't the real belt. They got so many belts. So I don't know. But you don't think that King Kong want to get in that mix? Then you tripping. You tripping. This can be King Kong's shot back to the top, back to a title shot. Everybody in the hunt, they starving over there. PBC got a lot of starving heavyweights that are on their last chances. Andy, King Kong, what's his name? Arreola, Kownacki, Martin, all these cats are on second chances. They on second chances. So they starving. I like it. I love it. This makes for great boxing all day. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Word of the day in the building. AJ has the strategy and he will stick to it. He should win again and again. And if he uses the same cautious strategy, that ain't always a win. I mean, that's if Andy doesn't make the proper adjustments. It all depends on if Andy gonna make adjustments or not. I mean, to every action is a reaction, right? And this is the things that we got to learn if Andy is willing to do or can do at this point in his career with this first fight back. So, yeah, AJ can fake fight like that. But, I mean, there's a lot of things that Andy did not do in that rematch, bro, that I know that Andy can do that would have made that a different fight. So, we'll see, bro. That was a good strategy that AJ did, though. I ain't going to knock it. You ain't going to see me sitting here criticizing it. He did what he had to do to get that W. He floated like a butterfly. He floated like a butterfly, and he stung like a mosquito all day. Chopstick say, I feel you, though. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. We all rooting for Andy, bro. I mean, look, the man made history. Y'all can say what you want to say. You know, that was a fluke. That was a punch from the gods. It ain't gonna never happen again, man. Don't bet the house on it. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. But I think at the end of the day, if Andy come back, because he's already showing us in the gym, he putting that work in. And if Andy come back, get us a name or two, especially if it's Luis Ortiz, which is dangerous. Even, I mean, the more I think about it, stylistically, that shit dangerous. That's dangerous, champ. Counter puncher on Andy Ruiz. Andy, you come up in there and you can't get out of there fast enough. Boom, boom, champ. You out of there. You hear me? I don't know, fam. I better holler at Andy because I don't know. We'll see, though. But let's keep on keeping our third eye on Andy Ruiz, man. A lot of love for the dude, man. The jolly old dude, you know what I'm saying? Jolly old dude came through, made history. He blew up, you know, and everybody be always dumping on him. Oh, he blew up. Yeah, he blew an opportunity. I dumped on him, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's human. You know what I mean? And all humans make mistakes, and everybody get a chance to correct them mistakes. If Andy Ruiz come back, land that thunder, I'm trying to tell y'all, he do not got to go through no 3, 4 fight, 5 fight gauntlet. Andy should be getting back in there as soon as possible because he earned that position. And y'all, Joshua Nation, Matchroom, all of them, that Matchroom, Sky Sports, DAZN, Joshua Nation, y'all be trying to make it like this shit ain't happened. And y'all be trying to make it like this man is just the worst thing since sliced bread because he had one bad night. Fuck that. If he come through and he get 1, 2 good performances, I need to see my man back on that big stage all day. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Much love to the fam. Much love to you all, man. I see y'all real soon on We Talking Boxing. Tell a friend and tell a friend and come holler at the homie. You know what I'm saying? All day. Until the next one. Peace out.